Nope, I'm not doing this one. Final Fantasy Unlimited is just too god-awful an anime for me to review. It offends me as a gamer and an anime fan. I'm gonna have to get serious for this one. This is Final Fantasy Unlimited. Let's dig in. So, a Final Fantasy has three things. A variety of intriguing characters with odd-looking weapons, hordes of monsters randomly attacking you at every turn, and a story that goes on longer than the end of a rainbow. But this anime has shit all to do with the games. The characters are dull, with only one character having a gun. There's only one fight in each episode that you can predict with surgical precision. And, well, they got one thing right. It feels like an eternity to get through this. Sure, it has some Easter eggs like giant yellow chickens called chocobos, or a massive evil called Omega, but anyone who has ever played 2 seconds of a Final Fantasy game will be asking, hey, where's my Final Fantasy anime? First off, the main characters are two kids, I and you, not you and I. Do they fight with weapons? No. Do they fight with magic? No. Why are they Final Fantasy protagonists then? Oh right, they're whiny gits, that's why. Their parents, probably called Us and Them, researched a monster attack once, and saw themselves as the Japanese equivalent of Indiana Jones. They journeyed into an unknown land full of magic and monsters, where the laws of physics are flung out the window. After somehow surviving, bland scientist A and B write a book about it, as you do, which includes how to get there. But only the kids read the book, as when the scientists don't return from the monster-infested land, you and I have to go after them. Where's the babysitter? Where's the police? Where's the Final Fantasy? They board a zombie train which only appears at 12:13:13 on the night of a full moon to get to a place called Wonderland. As they do, a shadowy figure sneaks on the train with them. This is building some good suspense.
This is pacifist reporting. I am currently on...
No, 00 can't hide for shit, gets discovered within 2 shakes of a lamb's tail and joins the group, as you do in any Final Fantasy. So, who is she? Her name's Lisa Pacifist. Do you get it? Do you get it? Haha. She happens to know the Keegan arts, using the energy, chakra, or magic bullshit around her to win fights, and seems none too surprised when she's able to throw giant mushrooms over very large buildings. After one fight sequence, the writers decide they can only have one action star, and it's not going to be her, so bring out Kaze.
I have forgotten my name, and who I am.
Oh, well that's not good.
You know Vincent from Final Fantasy VII and Dirge of Cerberus? That's Kaze. For those of you who don't know Vincent, gloomy, depressed, monosyllable, and massive gun. On the same linear course as our group, Kaze comes in, blows up the monster, and pisses off. It's like he wanted to be in the show the least amount possible. When he does make an appearance, all the focus is on him until he leaves, and then the other characters are constellation prizes. Shit ones. Here's a sum up of every single episode. The kids whine, Pacifist performs like a sock puppet. They're attacked, they won. Yippee, it's Kaze. Now this.
It has moved.
Stay back!
Soil is my power. The modern has thawed. The soil charge triad to use on you has been decided. An infinity that surpasses the heavens. Sky blue. A completeness that goes through solid ground. Earth brown. And finally, the deception to hollow out a dimension. Magic violet. Come out! I summon you! Typhon! Is that all you got? I can take this all day! You're not going to do anything with that? Huh? What's that? Hey! What's wrong? Get out of here! What did you do? Typhon is one with the wind. He is a summon that will disappear along with the space that imprisons him. Hey, wait a minute! You can't do this to me! You!
I don't mind anymore that he shoots monsters out of his gun with dirt bullets, but does he have to describe each and every bullet? I mean, even the baddies realise how long this takes and eventually take advantage of it. The villains sulk and vow to get those meddling kids and their dog, Chocobo, too. That's if you can even call these guys villains. Someone opened up the door to the cliché closet, took out the first thing they saw, threw it on a pile of shite, and animated around it. The main one is the Earl Tyrant. His motivation is that he's evil. He likes eating people and their fear makes him happy. Why? Because he's evil. Following him are his band of mentally challenged generals, the tough one, the mad scientist, the plant lady, and the guy in the corner who's just plain creepy. But the bad guys have their own version of Kaze, Mackenzie, a sword-wielding monosyllable warrior who says as little as possible and sits apart from the evil League of Evil. And so we come to knockout punch of this anime. There are two good characters in the show, Kaze and Mackenzie. They have a nice rivalry going on where each wants the other dead. They're surrounded by mystery and bring some kick-ass fights to the show, especially when they fight each other. This anime will only be of interest to Final Fantasy fans, and I don't recommend it if you're not one. The only thing I enjoyed about the show was Kaze summoning a well-known Final Fantasy icon and pointing out it looked shite. I'd be intrigued, but I was disappointed. Imagine if you would a Gears of War anime. The chainsaw gun is nowhere to be seen, the horde is reduced to one lone grunt which is killed at the end of each episode, with ease, and the show has labelled hippies with the names of your favourite characters. Oh, but they threw in those reavers that no one cares about. That would be a kick in the balls to any Gears fan who watched the anime, just like this anime is a kick in my balls. Final Fantasy, you've annoyed me for the last time.
Well, that's not good.